Ice block machine vacuum and add refrigerant guidance. Preparation: 1 set of fluorine meter, a vacuum pump, an electronic scale, and a sufficient amount of refrigerant corresponding to the nameplate of the machine. Exhaust the system from compressor high pressure side. Firstly, take the black nut of angle valve out from the outlet angle valve of liquid storage tank. Loosen the fastening nut at the tail of the angle valve counterclockwise. Screw the valve stem clockwise R circles with a wrench. Air is exhausted from the angle valve access port. After a period of time, the pressure gauge shows 0, indicating that the system is exhausted. Vacuum steps: take out the fluoride meter, turn it clockwise to close, and counterclockwise to open. The red high-pressure pipe of the fluoride meter is connected to the high-pressure end of the system, the outlet angle valve of the liquid storage tank, and tightened clockwise. Connect the blue low-pressure pipe of the fluoride meter to the return pipe of the compressor and tighten it clockwise. The yellow tube in the middle of the fluoride meter is connected to the vacuum pump, and screw it clockwise. Start the vacuum pump and vacuumize, and smoke emerges from the exhaust port of the vacuum pump. 3 hours later, it means that the vacuum is good until the low pressure gauge shows negative pressure, or there is no white smoke in the vacuum pump exhaust port. After vacuuming, be sure to turn off the high and low pressure meters of the fluoride meter first, then turn off the vacuum pump, and remove the yellow tube from the vacuum pump. Add refrigerant. Connect the yellow tube directly to the mouth of the refrigerant bottle. Turn the refrigerant bottle switch counterclockwise. Unscrew the yellow tube in the middle of the fluoride meter for 1 to 2 seconds and tighten it immediately. Put the refrigerant bottle upside down on the electronic scale. Turn on the red high-pressure gauge of the fluoride meter and charge the high-pressure end of the machine with refrigerant liquid. Turn on the blue low-pressure gauge of the fluoride meter and charge the refrigerant for 1 to 2 minutes, until the low pressure indicates about 0.2 MPa. Close up low pressure gauge with fluoride gauge blue. The red high pressure gauge of the fluoride meter continues to charge the high pressure end of the machine with refrigerant liquid. Turn off the red high pressure gauge of the fluoride gauge until it is full. Start the machine. Turn on. Open the blue low pressure gauge of the fluoride meter and add refrigerant up to the refrigerant weight indicated on the nameplate. Refrigerant filling is completed. Close the blue low pressure meter of the fluoride meter. Remove the blue low pressure tube of the fluoride meter and screw on the cap. Close the outlet angle valve of the liquid tank counterclockwise and tighten the tightening nut on the valve stem. Remove the red high-pressure pipe of the fluoride meter. A small amount of refrigerant liquid will be ejected to prevent frostbite, and screw on the cap. The steps of vacuuming and adding refrigerant have been completed.